Oh, hello and good evening, gamers. It's currently 5:36 p.m., 29th August 2024. And here we are trying to finish Isolde story because I skipped farming for the pools and then I didn't get Isolde and then just got salty and then still did not finish Isolde story, but can we get lucky with Villa? 22 minutes ago, what could go wrong? Lamau XD. Anyway, hopefully it just works. One moment. You use way too much RAM, my brother. Boom, boom. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, na, na. Okay, let's go. I don't know any of this character, what they do. Start the story. Why is she looks cool, tireless size. Let's try again. Pity is 0 because Marcus apparently came at number 10 and last 10 pool. Now that's
Thank you for inviting me, Miss Vertin. A typical room is more than fine. Oh, by the way,
I think we have in
have a swimming pool.
we saved some pool for Winsong. Very cool. Easiest 10 pool of my life. Let us be grateful to Allah for giving us a good pool.
Welcome to my place.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hello, Chilemanien.
It's my son. Dang. Why she gotta be hot like that? Oh my god. Hopefully just run out of battery from doing nothing. Any others?
Oh, it's a genius. Any insane.
Kotosh.
Down when you're before me. Do not make.
Dessert.
See? Flappy is greeting you. Press this button.
Plop. Boom, boom, boom. Anybody else? Apple.
Are you here to confirm this apple's expiration date?
Terray.
Wow, another worshiper.
Anybody else? Decay.
Speak.
What? Got a portrait? When? I are Maverick Judge. I think that's about all. Dickers can go kill himself.
Oh, Miss Vertin, I suggest we spend more time together like this to share more ideas and philosophy.
Oh wait, I didn't get hers yet. Push. Are you serious? can't believe it. I can't believe I don't have enough.
Thank you for your help, dear comrade.
Yes, it is I, the comrade. C plus 1. The damage, can additional mod C plus 1. Cell Castile. I see that. Support, heal, purify. Oh, she got purify. Is it from the buff? Sound density, the Osaka status change. Great. Mass buff, dispel all step down. Level 3 health. One target heal. Kinda like stronger Yenisei, I guess. Oh way.
From icebergs to mountains, from the sea
Ship
to the
pretty
land,
lady.
I have traveled between these worlds countless times. Then, I found Rayashki at the intersection of these worlds. Small, but hopeful.
What
Alone
is
in its dream.
Raish?
But maybe not so in the future.
Oh, she's a fish. Fish woman. Inherited us, we level up. Damage taken minus 8%. Yeah, I mean, good enough for a healer, I guess. Wonder if I met this. I'm not sure. Oh my god, we do not have mattress. Can we craft this? Oh, just one. As this is the limit. Even this leveling up, I'm not sure we have mats. Yeah, we're out. Good enough. Well, it's all story from here, so we're pretty chilling. Elusivan Nestel. Let's go. Chapter 5. A bad science. It's all story from here, and we're chilling. Ooh.
Isolde? Isolde!
My god, she passed out again!
No way. People gather around, loose wringing their hands but offering little help, knowing there is little they can do besides making a spectacle of their compassion.
She must have smelling salts on her. Find them.
What is going on? Make way! Make way! Let me see.
Kakanya! People, make way for the doctor!
Isolde? Can you hear me? Oh no, it's a seizure. She's going to bite herself.
Am I in the right place? uh, where is the... Where is the... Wait, was it so long that... Oh, here it is. So last chapter, and wait, Hoffman and Marcus arriving to the gallery or something, and it's shaking. Okay. Why do I not remember it? Alright, continue.
Get a stick! Heinrich, do you have any props she can bite?
Doctor, help! Please help me! They are here! The paintings, they are here!
Oh my god, I need to move myself over to the other side. Other side.
She can't wait. Isolde, open your mouth.
Doctor, your hand is bleeding from the bite.
Obviously.
It's okay. What happened just now? She was fine when I left 10 minutes ago.
Harassment.
I don't know. We finished reciting Sigmund's poem and...
Sigmund? Oh, you mean Theophil? I see what's going on here. You've aroused her trauma.
You shouldn't have invited her to her brother's exhibition, Heinrich. And you even read his death notice in public. Ah, you should have known it would upset her.
What the hell?
He was the only family she had left.
How could you do this?
I did not. I thought she had completely recovered.
What?
She should have recovered from the electroshock therapy.
I mean,
What kind of nonsense is that? Dr. Schwartz is a liar without a conscience. He takes pleasure in the pain of his patients.
bro got
I
you
know how he
baited.
managed to fool the medical association. Those rich morons don't care about the patients at all. Soon as you mention fancy words like advanced or science, they'll throw their wallets at you as if to be left behind by the times. They're all blinded by the shining glamour of progressivism. And they even scoff at psychoanalysis, the real meaningful discovery of the era.
No, Isolde, hang on. Isolde. Screaming woman during sweat, see the frame painting turn into a bone saw aim at cutting open the skull. Most suddenly a syrup in the brain diffused like milk poured to a cup of tea. How adorable, an almost delightful thought, but why is it like the oil paint on this canvas, like a teacup, like a neat triangle, like a square, like a square, like a square, like a circle? It goes into the square hole.
Nein! Theophil! Ich geh weg von hier!
Schizo.
Schau dir den Ring an, Theophil. Er ist so wunderschön.
In the candlelight, Isolde's face deathly pale.
Nein, das war meine Schuld. Ja, ich werde es besser machen. Ich kann es schaffen. Ich kann immer noch singen.
He's crying.
Isolde?
Don't forget
schau mich
Kenya down
an,
by the
Doktor.
collar.
Hilf mir! Bitte, hilf mir!
I will, Isolde. Now let go of me first.
Oh no. It's a seance. But Miss Tosk only does it before a performance.
Of course it turned out this way. She's lost control. She summoned evil spirits this time, not the good ones.
Nein! Geh weg!
Akanya breaks free from a great follow Isolde distance gaze.
She's afraid of the paintings. Oh, poor girl. It's her brother's paintings.
painting.
Miss Kakanya, watch out!
Joe.
Heinrich, give me a hand. Draw the ghost away by whatever means.
Mm. This is where the fighting. Imagine the fighting.
Sie sind jetzt sicher, Isolde. Spüren Sie
We
nun den
punch the
Druck
ghost.
meiner Hände.
Wandering spirits busy themselves entangling the unfortunate gentleman Kakanya. Catching her breath, gently claps a hand over Isolde.
Der Druck wird Sie an einige Dinge erinnern. Sie werden langsam und stetig in Ihren Kopf gelangen und Ihnen nicht schaden.
Oh, she's speaking. Is that French? Deep breath, people, deep breath.
Gut, das ist es. Wenn ich den Druck loslasse, öffnen Sie langsam Ihre Augen. Diese Dinge werden sanft zu Boden fallen, wie Federn. Jetzt fangen Sie sie vorsichtig auf. Jetzt sagen Sie mir, was haben Sie gesehen? Was ist passiert?
Woman clenches her teeth, struggling to push out her greater words.
Dr. Schwartz told me that humans are rational and we should be able to control ourselves completely. But I failed.
Lunatic, huh?
The Testors can't afford another lunatic like me. I will be abandoned by the audience. By everyone.
No way.
No, you are not them, Isolde. As long as you receive proper treatment in the hospital.
Surely you can.
Please don't, please. I'm cured. The shock therapy worked well, very well.
Also,
Isolde.
No, I mustn't act like Mother or Teofil. The Dittersdorfs can't bear.
she is so programmed. How?
The opera can't bear.
Still murmuring, her breathing gradually evens out.
Heinrich, please take Miss Dittersdorf to get some rest.
I will.
My man. Gentleman box recommended a guest, get around, most well to go to the backstage. Akania rises, rushing to the door to the same building like us.
What about you, Doctor? Where are you going?
I'm going to get that Dr. Schwartz.
A green figure swiftly disappeared beneath the doorway. Shook, but before the door got close, hand halts its motion.
Kakanya? Huh? You are from the Foundation. And
Yeah.
Angelotti? And the unknown lady?
Do, do, do. Is it Hoffman? That's chapter 5. You got like 20 more to go. One moment. Did I mistake? Net does in 1 week, so I expect another stream because I need to. Oh my god. Oh no, I forgot about this. Well, I'm gonna miss the survey rewards. Oh my god, I just remember like, doesn't the character story usually reset when you get into a new... Oh god. Awful, awful. This is what happens when you procrastinate. Do not procrastinate, guys. Now I'm missing on several good pulls, luckily. Surely you can reread this. Oh, it's just 160. It's not even one pull, so that's kind of okay. It is what it is. Story review. Marcus. Hey, that's not Marcus, that's Ezra. Wait, that's a character story. God damn it, man. Oh, man. Oh, the survey is a miss. Yeah. Let's wait very soon. Where is Donner? Dawn. I'm sure there's. Yeah, there's a YouTube video on it. Oh my god, that song. La la la. It's connecting. Is there gonna be an update? Nope, it's seamless. Let's go. Na 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 na. No, I'll do it later. Oh my god. Polar Town is Utu, Silver Knot is a story, Nectar is an anecdote. Mopang rerun later. Is there no way to check for? Oh, here it is. Wait. No, this is an anecdote. Ah, it's gone? Like gone? No. No, let's pull Windsong. Might as well. Long journey, one target debuff. Wait, one sec. Confusion, one wrong mapping. Okay, Eureka +2. One target attack. Mass attack. So she's a burst DPS. Mapping. I'm not losing Erika. Critical rate. So she bursts. Well, it's kind of my fault, so. All right. Now that you think about it, we don't get Ofgus. And that's fine. Lonnie? Nope. Always just click. And click max already. Bruh. Bruh. Guess I gotta work hard for this one. Since we already got lucky. This is a 5-star, not orange. So this should be blonde, yeah? How do you lose 5-star? Is this 40? Oh, there it is. There it is. Windsong.
When we shake hands, we enter a relationship like that of two intersecting lives.
Let's go.
It's a pleasure to work with you, Miss Timekeeper.
Pretty hot, not lie. Cool. Bunny.
Huh? Where's my hanky?
Bunny medal. Oh, alright, we got all this character, both of this character, kinda. Feel kinda salty.
You're finally here. I could use a sponsor like you. So,
Kinda lie.
there's a new discovery of mine.
Not getting Isolde. Yeah, I'll level up later. This is healing. Yeah. So the next time I stream is probably just scoring. Oh my god, stop coming in with posting shit like this, man. Cheap viewers, cheap viewers. What's the point getting bot viewers? Well, you know what? In hindsight, it's just 160 pools. Maybe 160 is not 1. Oh god. Dude.
I bought this case in Bucharest. Stylish, durable, and holds a lot.
Our little
Is
Marcus.
it health for me?
PsyQ is for PsyQ. Oh, this is for Voodoo, I guess. Roll Atlas. This new Bubble, Voyager, Pickles, Ezra. Oh, did we miss Isolde, man? Well, I guess we better lock in. It's a lot to go through. Yes. Outside the Temple of Fire, the mentor imparts a final set of admonition to her.
Remember, Marcus, the working staff of the Foundation branch will take care of the dispute in their fashion. We just need to follow him in.
Apprentice.
The members of the Circle are top priority. But before any of them can be convicted, as said before, all we have to do is silently observe and respect their lives.
Nice.
Understood.
What?
I almost bumped into her. That lady in green seemed to be in a bad mood.
Nope, let me just miss Kakanya.
Shall I ask the gentleman from the branch who she is? Oh, he seems busy at the moment. But that gentleman is a person of this era. If I interrupt him, am I also interrupting his original course of action?
Marcus sinks back into her mind and indecision. Oh, another ball. Hoffman gently pats Marcus' shoulder, drawing back her focus. Fortunately, the Vienna branch officer does not notice this minor episode. His attention is captured by the arrival of an uninvited acquaintance.
My, Mr. Rigoletto. Your hair has grown so fast. To what do we owe this pleasure? Are you also here for the exquisite art?
Who greets like that?
Can you just be normal for once, Henry? And stop calling me by those opera names. Someone reported an arcane disturbance here. I see candles. Are you holding a seance? I must remind you that arcane rituals are not allowed unless you have a separate permit.
Oh, no.
Excuse me? That's not fair. The first permit already costed us a...
Rules are rules.
Please calm yourself, sir. Be mindful of what you implied. The Viennese government has ensured you the greatest possible freedom through working with us.
Da-da.
Who do you think cleaned up after you people? After those fires, passionate murders, and deadly stampedes? We can't bear the consequences of your moments of epiphany forever.
Insane.
Not to mention the seance is one of the most dangerous acts. We've had 2 colleagues injured, still being treated for mental illness in the Vienna General Hospital.
Mental illness. Classic.
You will find no other place as tolerant and open-minded.
Something
as
is
this
wrong
one.
with him. Mental
In return,
illness.
you should do your part and cooperate with the government.
There's a lot of bureaucracy talk.
Seance? What seance? Nothing of the sort, Mr. Rigoletto. This is just a rehearsal of the play. The candles, the settings, and of course, these paintings once bathed in fire.
What the hell?
Yes, this is an art exhibit, a youth rally, or, as we prefer to call it, a visualization of the future.
I demand a rational conversation. Now, I must question the sanity of this gathering. Is there no one here who is of sound mind? If not, I'll have to...
Man.
I'm terribly sorry. Mr. Strauss, sorry to keep you waiting.
She's fine?
Miss Natustorff. Bless you, madam. I did not expect to see you here.
Bless you?
Oh, sorry that we troubled you. I'm here for my late brother's exhibition, and for rehearsal for the coming performance. We got a little carried away. Made you come all the way here to check on us.
Please, madam, as your friend, I do not wish to cause you discomfort. In fact, Mr. Carl and I were talking about you over brunch earlier. He was truly impressed by your
No,
talent
Mr.
at the
Carl.
opera.
More trauma.
Ah, Mr. Carl is too kind.
Nope, not showing.
Since my mother passed away, he has been such a caring friend to the family.
Well then, this was all just a misunderstanding. But, madam, please understand that I still have procedures to go through. Would you mind if I investigated a little?
Dodo. Man leans in, his voice a hush whisper.
By investigate, you know, just a quick look around the building.
Dodo.
We are grateful to have a responsible employee like you, Mr. Strauss. Please, help yourself.
At the other end of the hall, investigation for carried out their duties with familiar diligence and effort. Right. Of men impressively shakes a close, fine thread like spider silk displayed to the air attached to tiny floating particles.
Wow! The spider tail and the detection spores. These are Laplace's auxiliary devices for perceiving arcane power. I've never seen one before. Only investigators of level 4 or higher are allowed to use them.
Insane. Noticing a side glance away, Hoffman leans in to whisper to the young investigator.
Marcus, come. Give me a hand.
Ooh.
On it. These burnt pictures. They're the work of Theophil von Ditterstoff.
Mm-hmm.
They're the perfect subjects for reading.
Reading. Lammy script a little tighter. She lays her hand as she begins reading. The world around her becomes a matter of effortless ease.
Only a third of the picture can be read, but I can see it clearly. An ingenious composition that balances the different elements of the picture. Sadly, the creator focused too much on the form and overlooked the content. The frame is made of... not important. Next page.
So she can
This one is
read the
luckier.
essence.
Half of it survived the fire, so we can see the lower half of the lady in the picture. But, Theophil certainly had a way with women. She was not his first prey.
What does that mean?
And this one,
Sounds
only
sinister,
a frame
man.
remains. The rest of his works are too damaged, but I do remember an intact one somewhere. But aside from this, I don't see anything else. Next page.
Mm-hmm. She turns, colliding with a pair of light-colored eyes. Despite the distance, it feels as though Isolde is gazing back at her.
People can be read too. That person, Miss Isolde.
A deep breath, the face unfolds before her eyes.
Unlike other ladies pursuing the latest fashions in Paris, she still wears the corset, with only some Art Nouveau jewelry by her waist. She's as delicate as a butterfly.
Delicate.
She is a renowned medium. The Ditterstoff family is well known for their mediumship. Nowadays, they use that power mostly for art. That is, they summon a spirit to possess their body so they can sing, write, and paint like
That's
no other.
one way to use spirit powers.
They also suffered for this power. Racked by neurosis and hysteria, the family has had very few members despite its long history.
I mean, being a medium obviously comes with a risk, I guess.
Wait a minute. The picture behind her is still intact, and it is enormous.
Picture?
Is that the Salvation? Strange. This painting is...
You have a keen eye for art, miss.
Oh!
Voice slips up behind her, bursting from behind the warm smile of the freckled face man.
This painting is the work of my dearest friend, Sigmund. The Salvation. The only piece he left behind that survived the consuming flames.
Wait.
These enchanting, magical circles, one next to another. Oh, I was only reciting Miss Kakania. We're both passionate about the subject.
Mm-hmm. Sure, buddy.
How regrettable. She would have given you a much better explanation if she were here. Her words can easily stir one's soul.
That's
Did you say Kakanya? You have a friend called Kakanya?
oh,
Oh,
Marcus' head is
Every
shiny.
artist has their own nickname. I also have the honor of knowing the Orange Knight, Victor of the Rhyme, Arthurstrudel.
Awful
Are you a friend of Kakanya? Too bad she just left. She should be meeting with Dr. Schwartz by now.
Marcus looks up, Mentor casts her eye to the same spot and shake her head gently.
No, the name sounded a little strange to me, that's all. But I appreciate the explanation, sir.
In the air, the disc spores stir imperceptibly. Bang, bang, crash. Dust from the explosion pervades the air, sucking the into nose line open.
What happened?
More spirits.
Are these ghosts? Didn't you say there wasn't a seance? This is Dietersdorf. I would very much like an explanation.
Oh, they're still chasing me!
The detection spores have taken effect and enveloped the ghosts. Marcus, can you still read?
I think so.
Good. I'll draw its attention. You take care of the arcanum part.
Madam Hoffman's so cool. Imagine they're fighting. Boom. We
Miss
win.
Dietersdorf, you told me this was just an opera rehearsal. Now look at this mess. And more importantly, my two assistants are still here. I must ask you for a good reason to report to my superior.
So much. Pale girl remains silent, bowing her head. Oh, it's Carl.
Isolde! My dear lovely gal.
An all too familiar mustachioed face arrives without an invitation. Carl steps a steady, trouncing waddle as he approaches and takes Isolde's hand.
Mr. Karl.
Director?
Look at you, so pale. The play is sapping your strength. Come, child, come to me.
Do-do-dong.
I told Schwartz to take good care of you. Well, I guess he can't be in two places at once. The frequent presentations must have been too much for a doctor such as he.
It didn't
I've
work,
learned
old
that you've
man.
recovered from hysteria, which is good, but promise me that you'll look after yourself, will you? Your late mother suffered a tragic end, and it would be unbearable for the Empire to lose another star.
Because she's a star,
You flatter me.
and not because of anything.
Joseph?
Yes, Director.
Don't be so hard on them. Those wonderful stage effects. Heinrich is an expert at this, yes? What better demonstrates
Oh
our
my
freedom than
God.
respecting the artists and their work?
That was not
None of us
under
would mind
control,
an
man.
episode of excitement every once in a while.
Carl meets Hoffman eye another overly affable attempt at good nature.
Even the gentlemen from the headquarters would agree with me, don't you think?
Gentlemen.
Yes, you're right.
We are short on manpower, and the assistants should focus on more important matters.
We should leave.
I guess it's pointless, huh? Mr. Blakewell. Wait, what chapter was that? What the fuck? Was that Yes, Prime Minister?
Remember, Marcus.
Yep.
The working staff.
Alright, let's play it here. There. Na 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 na. Oh. Hello?
I would like to check the date of a novel.
Good day.
Yes, it is Der Mann ohne Eigenschaften by Robert Musil.
What?
Oh, I see.
What did they say?
Just as I remembered it. The novel was completed in 1930. The word Cacania was also created by Robert Musil.
Which
Cacania
means
should not be a nickname for anyone in 1914.
It doesn't belong to this era. She could be with Manus Vindictae, or at least associated with their people.
What's more, when we were at the Secession building, I read that painting, The Salvation. It seemed out of place compared to the other paintings. Théophile may have applied a new technique on the Salvation, a more daring kind, audacious even.
insane.
But these are only subtleties, I can't be too certain. I was interrupted by that strangely speaking gentleman, so I didn't get everything. Another thing, its content reminds me of the symbol of the circle.
Marcus rummaged through the bookcase, finding the pamphlet tucked within the thick register.
This twisting circle resembles the circles in the Salvation. Heinrich called them magical circles, one next to another. They must be more than just circles, I think.
Perhaps.
Was he demonstrating the madness of passion? But the lines are clean. Perhaps the purity of eternity? No, the circles are too twisted for that.
Insane
Or
analysis.
was he just representing a primitive state of being?
I don't understand any of it. So this must be art.
Ma'am, you're funny sometimes.
Blunt.
I wasn't joking. Based on what we know, we can't be sure if this group of young arcanists and the Manus are connected. But we all know that the latter is eager to win over the cynical revolutionary youth. You did well, Marcus.
Good job,
The important
Marcus.
figures of the circle, Isolde, Heinrich, and even the late Théophile. We had made contact with them all. Only this Cacania. What does the intel say about her?
Cacania, also known as Miss Clara, inherited her arcane skills from her family. She's able to reflect people's thoughts in a mirror. She was once a medical student, but dropped out halfway through.
Oh, former medical
These days,
student.
she shows up at various social events as a psychiatrist, which the Foundation tries to prohibit because she doesn't have a license. And she is also an activist.
Oh no.
An activist?
According to Mr. Heinrich,
Activist in
she has a meeting
2024.
with a doctor named Schwartz today.
Schwartz. The family Dr. Carr mentioned.
The fraud.
Let's try our luck there.
Now then, Miss Clara, Mr. Schwartz. Only 3 weapons are allowed in the duel. The army knife, the sword, and the pistol.
I will leave the choice to Dr. Schwartz, for he has more experience in these duels than I do. It's an honor to fight you, and I look forward to ending your winning streak.
Dueling.
Not so much an honorable scene for me.
Excuse me, please.
There, little Marcus. Homer stands then, zealously cleaving a path through the crowd.
Pardon me. What is happening?
A duel, ma'am.
A duel.
Just as Dr. Schwartz was demonstrating his therapy, Miss Clara barged right in. They were arguing, and this is how they decided to end it. To ensure fairness of the duel, the combat must happen within 48 hours of the challenge, but I've never seen one take place on the spot.
Nah. Combat.
Well, I hope they know what they're doing. I don't want to get caught as collateral damage.
Well, I mean...
That green dress. So she is Kakanya. What do we do? If she gets injured, our mission will...
Let's just watch.
Don't worry about people in that time. It is their life to live. Never intervene if you don't know the exact consequences of your actions. The course of history is more important than our investigation.
I guess you need to keep that in mind.
This is Investigator Greta Hoffman. What? Hold on.
No response?
I'll be right back.
No.
Where are you going?
Really?
The field agent squad needs to speak to me. This won't take long. I will leave this to you. Remember what I said, Marcus.
Witness, Marcus. Witness the
Yes,
duel.
madam.
All men tends toward the baroque wooden door made of mahogany before figured as a reality. Only a still, unfledged system remains.
Leaving this to me. To me. To me.
That's a lot of pressure. Marcus recited to herself as a mantra, attempting to slow her racing.
Breathe, Marcus. There's nothing to be nervous about. You can't be an assistant forever. There will come a day when you're all on your own. Just like at the Secession building, I only have to watch her. If I end up talking to Miss Kakanya, I'll just pretend to be an ordinary employee of the Foundation. Easy.
Easy. Peace.
You used to do well on your own, when you were reading in the lighthouse and the forest. Dr. Schwartz. 3 times he has been involved in duels, and 3 times he has won. Impressive. This time he's still
Holy
going
shit,
for
beast.
the pistol. But Miss Kakanya does not have an assistant, and she has only one witness in this duel. This is not right. Why did she agree to this?
She's confident,
She's
I
being
guess.
reckless. Even an arcanist should have at least one assistant in a duel. Dr. Schwartz's assistant brought them a pair of pistols. FN Model 1910. Is that a right weapon for a duel? It's too crowded here. I can't see.
Tempered?
No, the pistol given to Miss Kakanya. Something's wrong with it.
Obviously.
The bullets. Her life is in danger if the duel begins. But Madam Hoffman warned me about the consequences of intervention.
Surely she checked.
What if I just go and talk to her as an employee of the Foundation branch, like I did at the Secession building? So far, Heinrich has been difficult to communicate with, while Mr. Carl doesn't want us to get in touch with Miss Isolde. Miss Kakanya is the only person who is both a friend of Theophil and associated with the Circle, but I have to be careful with this name. If she is indeed one of the Manus Vindictae, I will be jeopardizing this mission by going near her. But wait, she doesn't know that I'm from the headquarters, so she probably will talk to me.
Let's go.
But how do I know she doesn't know my identity? What if Mr. Call is not to be trusted? And what if Mr. Call and she are in this together? Their names both start with a K.
Oh, calm down, Marcus.
What am I thinking?
We'll just put a tin foil head Marcus petty cheek, then we're just still drawing side glances from the audience.
I'm not on the Flannan Isles anymore. I can't waste my day on endless thoughts. Remember what Madam Hoffman said. Think of the immediate mission. I have to prevent Kakanya from getting killed in the duel. She has the clues about Theophil that I need.
1 second, please. We don't care about the young boy. Let us continue.
Never intervene if you don't know the exact consequences of your actions.
It is just watch and believe.
I have assessed the risks,
Long
madam.
deep breath.
I will not stand by and watch this happen, even if I don't know the consequences.
Well, as that, wrap it up.
I need to make this clear to you. Not only have you hindered Miss Dietersdorf from getting the treatment she needs, but you have repeatedly defamed me.
I can only admit that you're right if you have to call a different academic perspective slander.
A different academic perspective? Do you really think Freud and his petty tricks are academic? One could hardly find a worse insult to science than this.
Is that so? Do you really mean that? Rumor has it that you taught the military the method of hypnosis for a price. Do you wish to clear things up here?
Call.
Your silence is a resounding yes. Tell me, why did you please the ministers with these petty tricks, but not with your most advanced electrotherapy you've been touting? Do you harbor negative feelings towards Mr. Freud because of his open rejection of hypnosis?
What does any of this have to do with you?
Ooh. Dodging.
Many things, Mr. Schwartz. Your behavior has greatly undermined the interests of arcanists, who are your own people.
Then again, Kakania,
Not to mention
that's
that
not
hypnosis
a
is a
license.
violation of a patient's free will. And I have reason to believe that this duel is entirely personal. I must make it clear that your wife's appointment with me has nothing to do with the rumors of your lackluster performance in the bedroom.
Oof. Bird.
I'm not the real enemy, Mr. Schwartz. The gossip mongers and tabloid writers are.
Why you gotta do him like that?
You...
Riling.
Are both duelists ready?
Really not really.
Perfectly ready.
I'm ready to...
No! She's not!
Huh?
Oh?
Miss Kakanya needs another minute.
Their collective gaze causes a voice that trembles like... Go Marcus, you can do this.
Oh, the crowd. Shoot me. I want to go home. Why, oh, why did you apply for this mission, Marcus?
She nervous. Try mental turmoil, she extends a hand, attempting to ascend with some dignity intact, or at least without resorting to crawling. You get to it,
I'm Miss Kanya's assistant. I am here to...
Sorry to interrupt, miss, but the last time I checked, I couldn't possibly afford a St. Pavlov Foundation member to be my aide.
Ah, darn it. I forgot about my badge.
Falconer return official twirling around her finger.
So, the Foundation is trying to intervene. Don't worry, Miss Foundation staff. Look around. We're doing it the human way. No arcane skills involved.
Check your gun, dumbass.
The head of the Foundation branch should not be your role model. Mind you, you're giving up a part of your integrity for taking his clones. A terrible deal indeed.
Don't clone. The gun, Marcus. Just say the gun.
They're using human guns. We don't need the Foundation's license to use these. I'm not doing anything against the Foundation's rules, am I?
Check the gun, Marcus. Come on, Marcus. You can do this. Browning pistol spins one more in a perfect circle.
If it's urgent, can we wait until after the duel? Please stand back. The bullets can't tell the difference between friend and enemy.
The bullets.
I...
Come on, Marcus. You can do it. Marcus is again interrupted by the rapid fire speech of the other party.
Please don't use that gun. The bullets in it are dangerous.
What?
The bullets are wrong. The gun will burst if you pull the trigger. Sir, I demand that the gun be checked.
Kakanya grips the half-turned gun tightly for deftly removing the magazine.
The size of these bullets.
Oh, it's the wrong size. Cold bear sweat drips down her spine.
I need an explanation, Mr. Spots. I thought you had at least the integrity of a gentleman. The bullets in my gun are wrong. If I pull the trigger, as Miss Foundation here said, the barrel will burst.
A bursted barrel? I remember now. That Anton boy lost the duel to Schwartz for the same reason.
Oh
Did Schwartz
no.
do something to his gun too? And was the guard in on it too?
Obviously.
Huh?
This is defamation. I have never...
Nah.
Please! Who is dueling here?
Ah, the guards are here.
Hey, don't step on my dress!
Ooh.
Not good. Madam Hoffman has not come back yet. Madam Hoffman!
Young assistant involved within the chaotic.
Hey, miss! The helpful Miss Foundation employee!
Miss Kakanya?
Green flat pistolier extends a hand.
Don't stand there! Come here!
Run away! Kanya grabbed the shy assistant and pulling her into fierce embrace without a second word. Kakanya leaped, lighting his hand to the window frame, the lightness of a bell.
Okay, this is a quiet road. We're going to jump, Miss Foundation. 3, 2, 1, here we go!
Jump! And we escape. That was tense. Indeed, a fair duel. Notebook written and don't want to miss it. Bolt. Oh, I see. I forgot about this one. It was. Noble ladies. Mira and Lant.
Kakanya! This way! Over here!
Elite! Thanks a lot. The prop sure came in handy.
Tears of a fake beard, fanning herself with her hand.
Finally. Why do I keep having things stick to my lips?
Wiley.
Ha! Be careful with that. It is no ordinary beard. Every single strand was soaked in a Bohemian potion, mixed with bloodroot, toad's heart, and Yavangal.
Too much detail, man.
Why were the gods after you?
That's a long story. And oh, don't worry about this kind little lady. She saved my life, and she's sort of a friend.
What does that even mean?
A third of?
It is quickly releases the button communicated in her pocket.
This is bad. The connection is down. I can't get in touch with Madam Hoffman.
Oh no.
She's probably in an important conversation with the field agent squad and has calls on block. It's okay, Marcus. You can do this yourself. Just stay in the conversation. Communication is not that hard. You've done this through before. You can do it.
Go, Marcus, go. Having written about 1,000 ways to start conversation, she never expected to find herself in a situation like this. Marcus frantically racks her mind for topics to discuss. Fortunately, everyone presents far more talkative than she is.
My, Kakanya. Are you friends with the government officials now? Times have changed indeed. I've been here for a whole year, but I've never seen an official without a beard.
What?
Where are you from? Croatia? Moravia? Galicia?
I grew up in Romania.
Oh, I'm from Bosnia and Herzegovina. That makes us friends, since we're both from somewhere near.
It's one way to
Be
go
careful
about
on
it.
the streets these days, Ilich. You could be in trouble too if the guards catch you. After all, you haven't got a license.
Wait a minute.
Huh? You don't?
Oh, of course not. Have you read the requirements? Records of the safe use of arcane skills within 3 generations. I was born in the streets. I don't even know who my grandmother was.
Oh, that's rough.
And the records aren't the hard part to get around. If you're applying in Vienna, the license has to be issued by the central government. It's not an Austrian problem, nor a Hungarian problem. The central government sits in the middle. And no official has any idea of what's what. Should this be the Kaiser's concern? Or the König's? Or both? You'd be the biggest fool to listen and follow these broken rules. Stuck in the system, nowhere to go. Unless you work the magic of crowns.
Yeah, pretty much. Rules doesn't
What
work.
happens if we
Money.
don't have an Arcanum license?
No business
Oh,
though.
you'll love this. Who knows, you could get 3 days in detention, or maybe 10 years in prison. Even if you are sentenced to prison, they might forget to bring you in.
Such luck.
Or, if you're an outstanding citizen who can shed your arcanum during your human re-education, you might get to have a nice life. Without a license, that is. Our justice system is much more unpredictable than the arcanists. We still have a fair chance of getting away.
I guess, man.
Very informative, Ilich.
Kanye clears the throat, still somewhat guarded, flashes out meaningful glance.
Oh, well then. Bis später, Kakanya and Miss Foundation. Forget I said anything?
Too much spilling the beats.
They are...
Some Arcanist kids on the streets. I'm surprised you know nothing about them. The country has changed, lady, and not everything in Vienna is as decent and sumptuous as the buildings on Ringstrasse and Herrengasse.
Tone belies a hint of sarcasm.
I'm thankful for your help, Miss Foundation, but so far I have returned the favor. You don't want the gods either, do you? Fair even. So, can you tell me why you're here? Oh, I see. Mr. Carl sent you, didn't he? Because I don't have a psychiatrist license. Can't you people give me a break?
No.
I swear on my ancestors, I'm doing this entirely the Arcanist way. It has nothing to do with human science.
I guess that's the problem. She poses a question, leave no room for answer, leaning closer to Marcus. She poses her glasses up with suspicion.
Don't you people ever sleep? Do you not have a life? This is the 10th time this month. Even got rest after working 6 days in a row.
You don't know that.
I have an Arcanum license inherited from my family. It is nothing to be ashamed of. My fees are reasonable. No one's ever complained.
No, Miss Kakanya, this is really coincidental. I just happen to know that you are a psychiatrist.
Huh? So? Are psychiatrists considered doctors now?
What? Maintaining a barriers of politeness against the rapid topic changes feels like holding a smile in a hurry. The words are there, Marcus desperately falls back to the field mission.
I think there's been a misunderstanding. Wait, I'm not here to check your credentials.
Then what?
So you call yourself Kakanya, but I know your first name is Clara.
Oh, I didn't know the Foundation staff reads my work. How very flattering. Yes, I'm Clara. But Miss Foundation, don't you think Kakanya is an intriguing name? Heinrich, who's a friend of mine, gave me a book which greatly inspired me.
Oh, there it is.
Our country is just like that name. It both is and isn't. It both has and has not. If you look for it, it can't be found. Yet if you start looking, it's everywhere. Look at this country, my friend. The sumptuous buildings rise so high that the people in power never have to lay eyes on the rye farmers of Bohemia, the immigrants from the east coast of the Adriatic Sea, or on the Arcanists.
There's the connection, my
How
lord.
could there possibly be smog choking the industrial area? How could there possibly be cold houses in the winter? The cafe house is definitely filled with people who love to dance, and not with those who can't afford the heat. Oh no.
Oh no, no.
Surely there's no bureaucracy, no discrimination, no poverty here. This is a city of humanism and freedom. Oh yes.
Yes, yes, yes. All
Kakania, Kaiserlich Königlich, or Kaiserlich Unköniglich. And Kakania, the land. There's no better name for this country.
Mm-hmm.
So then, you did get that book from a friend. Now's my chance. I still have one spider tail Madame Hoffman left me. If I can find a chance to leave the spider tail on her, or in her place.
Deep breath.
I'm intrigued by the book. Can I see it?
Mosquito. Why are we at cemetery?
This concludes the report by Semmelweis of the Field Agent Administration. Please confirm, Madam Hoffman.
Ooh, Semmelweis. In the corner of Manhattan, communicated out with a bro for.
Yes, report received.
Why so serious, Greta? That was just routine.
And I envy your lightheartedness and optimism. They got you out of Vienna on such short notice. I can only imagine that must have been difficult for you as well. According to your intel, the Empire's had too many assassinations in a short period of time. This is not good for the critical point, Semmelweis.
At least try to stay in a good mood. What else can we do? Aside from that, Greta, I have more to tell you. I was pulled out of Vienna overnight, and I didn't have time to brief the new squad there.
Oh, rush.
You know it takes ages to get through the briefing process. I might as well just tell you now, personally. There could be an Arcanist who has crossed the storm, and is now in Vienna.
Yeah, sounds like Heinrich at this point.
What did you say? Do we know more about this Arcanist?
We only know his name is Heinrich.
Oh, there it
We
is.
learned about this from the Berlin squad when we met up here, but had no time to verify.
I see. Leave the rest to us.
It's true. He traveled to Berlin during the Sixth Storm and survived the 1913 storm there. And after the 1966 storm and the one in 1929...
Mm-hmm.
And now it's 1913 for the second time. For all the Arcanists who crossed the Sixth Storm. This is exciting news.
Very much so, I guess.
Their time has returned.
I understand the excitement, but perhaps time in its chaotic fashion has inadvertently returned to the same year.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you, Semmelweis. This is valuable information. I'll let the...
Hmm?
Greta? Are you still there?
Sorry, I have to go. Something's wrong with the spider tail I left on Marcus. This is not her ritual. Something's happened.
Little Marcus. Oh, this
I'm
one.
surprised, Miss Marcus. You know so much about Cicera. I thought the Foundation was nothing but bureaucrats and book firms. Oh, have you been to the Secession building? Did you like it? Shame that book isn't there.
Oh. Kakanya finally finds the key. Ah, this is the clinic.
Please, come in. Forgive the mess. I must say that it is at least more orderly than the administration of the Empire.
Thank you.
Room resembles a studio more so than a clinic. Scene is scattered about with unfinished painting, dried paint, stage prop, and posters. Mirrors. Many mirrors.
These are stage props. Heinrich left them here. He certainly learned some useful things in Berlin. Make yourself comfortable. I'll get you some tea and look for the book.
Please don't bother, Miss Kakanya. I won't stay long. I have to go back to the branch soon. I just need to confirm that you have that book with you.
Oh. Clinic's curtain tightly drawn, blocking out the day, yet her mirrors flash with light for a second.
Is this Kakanya's arcane skill?
Marcus quickly covers her eye with a hand, stepping back towards the door. Kakanya, cheerful voice ring from the other side.
Oh, Miss Foundation, it's okay. Just a little trick I use to ensure my personal safety. I usually even charge for this. Look into the mirror which reflects your inner world. This trick has been used by arcanists for thousands of years. When it was first used, the Roman Emperor still ruled this land. Speaking of which, Miss Foundation, how did you know that the pistol was tampered with? Your arcane skill?
Ooh. So it might only be some sort of trick. Psychology mirrors glare become increasingly blinding.
Don't look at the mirror.
Investigator braces her there as she grips the lamp, ready for combat at a moment's notice. Kakanya's tone remains gentle as if soothing one of her patients.
I am curious. No need to be alarmed. I'll treat you gently.
Sounds ominous. You can't just mirror blind someone and then say you treat it gently. I was hoping to end at chapter 10 and continue later. Danube, Sheridan, Raven, Sheridan. Charity dancers raising fund for. See mice eating bodies of beggars. Chairman Talon, between the doors. Let's do chapter 10 and then I'm gonna stop for a while and go eat.
The reflections she created were real enough, but not perfect. The reflections had neither shadows nor breath. Most importantly, they didn't have her passion and subtle movements. I read the truth from these details. She meant me no harm. Maybe it was just a little trick she was playing. But
She steadied her breath, looking down at the figure on the ground. She evidently used too much force. Kakanya is still on the ground, supporting her head with one hand. Lips tremble incredulously, shocked by her own failure.
That was...
She lunges toward Marcus, who reflexively withdraws her hand.
I knew it. Your arcane skill is incredibly unique. You can discover what's on the inside by observing what's on the outside.
What
you
this?
are born to be a psychiatrist.
Really?
Huh?
Oh, indeed. She clings lightly to Marcus' hand and she found a long-lost relative.
Look at you. You are so tiny. And they give you this big coat. How can they do this to a child? How about you quit the Foundation and be my assistant? Your perception would be invaluable in this line of work. After all, we search for truth from foggy memories and vague descriptions for a living.
No way.
Miss, the book?
Shrug. Marcus attempts to withdraw her hand politely but stiffly. Little Marcus. Going into the
Forget
maintenance.
the book! A new academic field is opening its doors to you. Let's go inside. Oh dear, I forgot your tea.
Gosh, she's bubbling like a parrot.
She's just happy.
It's Madam Hoffman. Ma'am?
Marcus, the spider tail has shown me your direction. How did you get that far? What is that place? An arcane fluctuation?
I'm with the target, Miss Kakania, in her clinic. I'm safe. Investigation's going well, ma'am.
Stay where you are. I'm on my way. And take care of yourself. You hear me?
Investigation.
Yes, ma'am.
Was that your supervisor? She sounds rather harsh. I do have to question the Foundation hiring underage children and all.
Yeah, if they can do the job, they can do the job. Marcus glances at the door, is now lost in thought, lightly flicking his skirt an almost invisible thread lens on the green fabric.
Well, actually, Madam Hoffman is very kind to me.
She leaves her head, trying to further divert the doctor's attention. Akanya remained unimpressed by her answer.
Well, you have seen it all for yourself. Me, my clinic, my arcane skill. I showed you everything. Have they cleared up your doubts, Miss Marcus?
Just one more question.
Please, go ahead.
Dododong.
About the circle.
Huh? Did you go through all this trouble just for that?
Yes. Akanya dramatically raised her hand, settling down to her
You
soft
could have asked me earlier. I am the founder of the circle.
Oh, what?
Marcus nearly scolds herself with a hot tea. She brings it up to her lips.
You're awfully excited. Are you an admirer? Joking. It's just a little group a couple of friends started out of interest. Completely legal, nothing nefarious. We're committed to changing the Arcanist's current situation. More committed than the Foundation. There will be a non-profit exhibit soon, and all donations will help lower-class Arcanists get their license. Which should have been your responsibility.
No way. Her words are sharply pointed, only stopped abruptly as she recalls the identity of the target.
Oh, sorry, I got carried away. I should persuade you to join us, not to take your current job.
Marcus shook her head, feeling altogether fortunate to not be involved in the dispute of this era.
And the painting in this exhibit will be the salvation?
That's right, you've been to the Secession building. And that's a masterpiece which would be hard to miss. That was Teofil's final piece of work, the Golden Isle being its subject.
Lowers her head a little while refilling her cup with fresh tea.
It was big news at the time. The island hidden from all people in the Aegean Sea, the ancient Arcanist settlement, the strange current and magnetic field around it, the animals only heard in stories, and a shadow of modern society cast upon it. Well, those are just hearsay. People have all kinds of speculations about it. A military base, a mystical kingdom, the apocalypse. The Foundation knows it better than any of us.
Akanya set down teacup, focused calm but impression.
Miss Marcus, I've told you everything I know. If you trust me, please tell me one thing.
I'm sorry, Miss Kakanya. I can't.
Are there really are people on that island? If so, how did they protect themselves in these changing times? This is my only question, as an Arcanist and as a human being. The arms companies are turning the Balkan Peninsula into a proving ground for their new weapons. That was how they discovered this island.
Oh.
You work for the authorities. You must know something. Please, I just want to know if
No way, Marcus, no way.
there's any more of us in this world. Suffering, silenced, and helpless.
There's always gotta be more. Gargania's passion dims over the prolonged silence.
Fine. You work for the Foundation after all. I shouldn't have asked. It's just that I'm hoping for at least one rational person in such an irredeemable bureaucracy. Someone who doesn't think it's just a bunch of deranged lunatics over there.
Says you.
Which is a stigma the Arcanists have carried around for centuries.
No! We're not crazy!
Clenches the fabric of a dress, lifting her head in a trembling outburst.
I don't think the Arcanists on the island are crazy either.
Miss Marcus.
Dr. Kakanya, I know there has been discord and resentment between humans and Arcanists, but not everyone is like Mr. Call. We're from the headquarters where many like you are fighting for the rights of Arcanists. When it comes to caring for our people, we're not so
She
different
does
there.
expose herself.
That was what the Foundation was for, to defend the interests of the Arcanists and to keep the world safe and orderly. Till this day, we continue to strive for this goal.
Her heart pounds hard in the chest. Did she say too much? Shouldn't do this, but she can't ignore the question any longer either. Marcus. Worthy. Her reading tells her that this is a worthwhile ally. They have had no fundamental disagreement between one another. Just this one significant piece of information, if it might bridge the gap in their position. Time stretches on.
My sympathies for all that is happening.
Marcus received another embrace.
We could have been very good friends if you weren't working for the Foundation. I know you meant every word you said. I can see how you burned with passion. The Circle was founded for the same reason.
They're just
But I
wrong
will not
people.
change my view on certain things.
You guys are crazy.
But on second thought, I have friends working in all kinds of places. We have a big house, plenty of wine and refreshments. There's more than enough room for a new friend. I would like to invite you to the Secession building and to be present at the opening of the exhibit, Miss Marcus.
Sounds like a place to
And we can talk more about
be.
what you said afterwards.
That'd be great. But my my supervisor.
That is tricky. But a minor like you requires the presence of a guardian, and you told me that she's kind to you. Well, she can come with you. We must abide by the law, after all.
Da-dum.
It might help to clear up misunderstandings if she's there.
Huck comes once again.
All right. I have to inform Heinrich that we have 2 more guests coming. Oh, shoot. I have an appointment today. I almost forgot the time. I have to go. I know what you're going to ask, but patient information is confidential.
Kanya idly wags a finger, thoughts him to drift on a few future treatments. Hastily kept a pen, handing the invitation to Marcus.
I shouldn't keep you any longer. See you soon, Miss Foundation. Welcome to the Circle.
Gentle knock sounds at the door.
Oh, I should go. Thank you, Miss Kakanya.
She turns and hurries away, the door opening just in time. Oh, Isolde. Marcus doesn't stop, nodding and gliding around the newcomer in a fast, sweet motion. What did she see? And now we're playing a very darn noisy Greenberg. Those darn my mirrors. Sounds ingy. Alright, chapter 10. I'll continue in the next few hours, I think. Baby. The invitation from the founder of the circle, no less. Precious opportunity, a rare precious clue to the goings on here. Hoffman curses the edge, sinking into a long silence. Video assistant looks off into the far distance, awaiting the impending storm.
You know what happened. But under the Foundation's regulations, I must reiterate that the primary subject of this investigation has been changed to Heinrich. These 2 invitations are very useful. I'll tell the field agent squad to act tomorrow night. Once Heinrich's identity is verified, we will detain him in the exhibit. But I must remind you, Marcus. What you did today was a serious violation of the field mission manual, and I have to report this to the headquarters. That island is not of this era. Everything about it is strictly confidential. You have crossed a line.
True, however, Mentor's tone was always a stern reproach, not so inconsequential anymore.
Understood.
Marcus' complexion turned deathly pale, her mouth hangs open to speak several times, but fails to make a sound. Not for the wall, she might well have fallen over.
I know what you're thinking. We need to get closer to this group. You might think their ideas are closer to those of the headquarters, and therefore easier to work with compared to the Vienna branch.
Cool. Marcus finds us surprised by her stay of execution.
You must know that Kakanya is not our only source of information.
Hoffman turns away, intentionally avoiding the overeager eyes of the apprentice.
On the one hand, Carl has given us a list. In principle, everyone on this list is useful. On the other hand, the branch has its own connections too. More importantly, it takes more than a conversation over tea to get the people on the same side of a conflict.
But sometimes you can get it done over tea.
I'm worried you are not ready for this, Marcus. There's too much wickedness out there dressed in the skin of kindness. The most horrible atrocities are always committed for the most seemingly justified reasons. Even at the headquarters. People are mired in power struggles and compromises.
Welcome to real life, Marcus. Yeah,
Sorry,
it's an ugly world.
I was naive.
It will be the Foundation's judgment call. If the information you've gathered outweighs the risks, you may be treated leniently.
That's good.
Marcus, look at the street.
Ring rose a feeling of tranquility despite the evening bustle.
You're not the only one who wants to contribute to this place and its people. We come for peace, and many before us have tried to prevent foreseeable tragedies, only to cause greater tragedies. The rules are there for a reason. Nothing in the manual was written out of imagination. Every one of them came from a mistake of the past. We are only here to observe.
Many well-dressed citizens pass by enjoying the sunset stroll.
This is Vienna in 1914, the birthplace of an enduring war and chaos, the critical point. It is a powder keg, and the slightest spark will set it off. Any action we take could have unfathomable consequences. That is why we advise extreme caution. This is our responsibility to this era.
Just following with the hand, using the distance, the first time she scrutinized the city ahead of her in detail. Here countless lives, possibility and thoughts, new and old collide. Would all this end in an instant beneath a curtain of rain? Who can say? Marcus not searching out a word of affirmation.
I understand completely, Madam Hoffman. I won't make the same mistake again.
Where art we to? Away from Ring Road, Alice continues on their life's trajectory. Kakania's clinic, slightly unorthodox treatment is about to begin. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Isolde, you look sad and pale. What happened? Did something happen in the troop? Or did those dreadful officials come back?
No, I'm just a bit worried.
Mm-hmm.
You entered a duel for my sake. Dear Lord, the thought of you getting hurt breaks my heart.
Did Heinrich tell you that? He needs to keep his mouth shut.
Gossip monger.
Don't worry about me, Isolde. I fought for the ethics of the profession, and I'm ready to bear the consequences of my actions.
Yeah,
that
but
scum sold the secrets of hypnosis to the military. It's a treatment, not a means of interrogation. In the end, all is well. The duel didn't happen, and I'm here, unharmed. All thanks to that young Missy from the Foundation.
save.
That young Missy from the Foundation. The lady who just left? I bumped into her at the door.
Mm-hmm.
So you've seen her?
She was at the cessation building. You weren't there. Did she give you any trouble? You told me the Foundation was after you for a while because you didn't have a license. I can help you, Doctor. I can ask Mr. Carl to...
No worries.
No need for that. We only just became friends.
Friends?
Just a casual chat.
You told me to stay away from the Foundation staff, but now you're making friends with them.
Oh, she's different, dear Isolde. We met by chance. I gave her an invitation to the exhibit, so you'll see her there. I think you two will become best friends. It would take all day to tell you everything. You're here for treatment. Let's not waste time on unimportant things.
Unimportant. All right.
I guess it's important to her. Kakania call, trying to leave it to her more professional guys.
You're a personal friend, Isolde, so I didn't want to give you therapy in the first place.
Because I'm not good enough or sick enough to be your patient?
That's...
No, because I'm not good enough. I wasn't properly trained. I don't have a medical license or a degree. This is the cold hard truth, and you're too important a friend to me.
Is he just unqualified?
But I can no longer watch you suffer from the horrible treatments those quacks gave you. I may not have a license, but I have the knowledge and ethics that they don't. I never overcharge my treatment, nor sell unnecessary things to the patient, and I will never experiment on my patients.
Well, I mean, kudos to that.
Your smile. So you agree with what I said about those psychiatrists and doctors?
Torong.
Okay, then let's get to it.
Kakania spins a pen in a sighted twirl, flipping over
Dr.
and
Sigmund Freud wrote that repression of desires is one of the primary causes of hysteria. You need to release these desires. I'll guide your memory to find the deeply hidden thoughts.
Oh no.
Trust me, and tell me everything during the session. You'll suffer less from the repression and your physical ailments, fainting and convulsions.
Repression
Become
are
less
bad,
severe.
guys.
Cast off your shackles and trust in me. This
Don't
first step
let
is
it blow
crucial.
off. It's
I know
bad.
tragedies in your family have affected you deeply, but I'm here to help you now. If you have trouble putting thoughts into words, use this mirror. It reflects your inner thoughts, like a mind's endoscope. I casted an arcane skill on it to help your thoughts surface. Look at it, and tell me what you see.
My inner thoughts.
That's dangerous.
Yes, I won't hypnotize you. Nor will I turn around and peek at the mirror. What's in there belongs to only you. We're just going to talk. Hypnosis is a therapy I most detest. It doesn't help you understand and rediscover yourself. And if the dialogue isn't based on the full awareness and consent of both parties, it's pointless.
I see. I will do my best.
Cheers.
Do your best. Relax. You're not on the job. Just turn around. Look in the mirror and tell me. What do you see?
Good question.
I see golden circles. Theophil in his study, on his feet. His hand gesturing intensely in the air. Ah, yes. I'm there too. I'm...
A model? Her voice becomes strange and sharp.
Odd. Why am I not here? Doctor, is your mirror not working? It's not showing my reflection. No, this isn't right. I promised to do my best. I was there. I must have been. I have to remember it. You prepared all of this for my sake. I mustn't disappoint you.
What happened?
Oh no, she's stuck in her obsessive thoughts. Isolde, please sit down and listen to my voice.
Actress, ignoring her doctor's warning, forcefully grips the edge of the mirror.
Who am I? Where am I? Hello? Is anybody there? Who is me? I am who? Greetings. Hello?
She lost. Candles go on, the room fills in an inexplicable breeze. An incorporeal voice responds to an inquiry invited in from the void.
Lost ghosts. The last time in the Secession building. Now I understand.
So the source is Isolde.
I have to get her to stop relying so much on her arcane power. Luckily, not completing my education is why I know a little bit of everything.
Is that a good thing? Doctor rushes to a full-size mirror in the workshop, removing the grey clothes one by one.
What are you doing, Doctor? Is the session over? Was it because I did something wrong? Did I mess up?
Nonsense. You were doing great. I just have to clean the room a bit.
More intense flash field. I can't explain the damage.
Shoo! Go away! Mirrors are useless to ghosts. Leave my patient alone and never come back.
Right. And this continues the treatment. So I'm gonna stop here. We at chapter 11 when we start. Is the remembering Viennese opera to fair to get a Australia. Play the glory. So the more let's use marketing. Alright. 11 it is. What? And Winsong is also at number 10. So I still don't have Blondie and I don't have August, which is fine. We got them in 50 pools, so that was super Gucci. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye bye.